your chats between each other. So who would like to share one of the businesses that, whatever they looked into, a social media place that you found them that you thought was interesting, or something that they were doing was interesting? Yes.
I picked, it's called Redline 360, so it's where you buy like performance parts for your car. The website's really good. It's easy to navigate. The only thing I really hate about on the e-commerce part is if you want to buy anything, whether it's $3,000 intake manifold or $10 spark plugs, you have to create an account and you get emails and texts and things all the time, and it's not an option.
You can't opt out.
Yeah, you can't opt out. So that kind of sucks.
So that can kind of turn people off, right?
Yeah.
If there's no way to say no thank you or stop, whatever, and you can't check out as a guest, I take it. You have to register.
You have to have an account, be a member and all this.
Yeah.
You get like emails like a new forum was created on blah, 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 and it's...
Wow, no stopping it.
Yeah, there's no
Sort
stopping
of canceling, I suppose.
Yeah, it's a cancel.
Yeah. So for people, for businesses, what data do you think they want from you in the worst way? Like, what information from you do they want to pluck out on those when you sign up? You know, in the sign-up form when you when you sign up for things, like, is your first name critical to them?
Age, gender.
If you have to fill out age and gender, sure. What else do you usually have to fill out in those forms?
Well, they ask you, like, what car you own and all this.
Oh, they go deep.
Yeah, so, like, they'll email you, be like, there's new and, 700cc injectors for 370Z and all that. It came like that.
Well, that's kind of...
That is kind of nice, because you get, like, 20 emails every day.
Yeah.
They really try to sell it to you.
So think of any website. If you go and say, I want to be on your email newsletter, what do they make you fill out?
Your email.
Sometimes a phone number. Your
Email.
What else?
Zip code.
Zip code.
Oh, like demographics, like where you live and all that?
Yeah. That, I think, is the basic stuff that you'll always have to fill out. Like your name, address, email, zip code, maybe phone. Sometimes they don't push that one. They make it optional, but you know darn well what they're going to hope to do with it. But what's gold in marketing is an email and a zip code, because they can segment you out at least by that, Everybody that signed up for an email newsletter that lives in Sheboygan, Plymouth, Manitowoc, Valdez, Oostburg needs to know about this event. Our email subscribers that live in Saratoga, Florida, or whatever, aren't going to come to this thing tomorrow night, so no need to spend our money blasting it to them. So the ones that collect further down the list, they get your gender, your age, what kind of car you have, things like that. They're really going to target you, and that's kind of cool, really.
Yeah.
If you can target by, what are my interests within your company? I'm interested in restoring old cars. I'm interested in making my car faster. I'm whatever. Then they're going to target what they send to you. So that's really important from a business standpoint. Okay, what else do you guys find? How about you guys with the over here? What'd you find?
Yeah, sorry, there's more interesting. I just did my this veterinary clinic in Casco. My mom works there.
Yeah.
So I know they have a website where you can request an appointment to get come to the farms and stuff. So that's a big thing on here.
Well, that's nice.
And then they for their social media, they only have Facebook on, because they only post when they get awards or when a class comes to visit, they'll post that class on there, just so everybody can see. And that's really all I found.
Okay. All right. That's interesting. So kind of sharing what they do for the community and things like that. They're not sending out a Facebook blast every 3 days on this tick medicine is on sale today, necessarily.
Yes.
So if you do sign up for a company's email and all you ever get are buy this, buy this, buy this, this is on sale, this is on sale, buy this, buy this, buy this, do you kind of get a little tired of it? Even if it's something you love.
I constantly get emails from Polo, and it's every day it's 50% off. I'm like, all right, not shopping.
Right? It's kind of like Kohl's. Why would you ever pay full price?
Right.
Every day it's 50% off coupon if you just hold out for it. So yeah, there's got to be a mix. Can you share your Johnsonville story that you shared with me?
Yeah, I did Johnsonville, and I just looked at how they changed their approach to selling, how it's more of a lifestyle approach. They try to sell you a lifestyle, which is food, good food. So it's on their social media and their website and whatnot. And they have everything, because it's just Johnsonville, one of those companies. they just sell, not sell, but have pictures of like recipes and all these different meals and little snacks for the Super Bowl and
Sure.
all these things that just so happen to have Johnsonville sausage in them.
Right.
Not necessarily like, here's a sausage.
Yeah.
You know, so.
So yeah, they're appealing to lifestyle. It's a great way of, and it's, it's helpful, like, oh, I never thought of doing that for that Super Bowl party. Thank you, Johnsonville. Like, you're so kind. It's smart. Interesting the way they can steer you to their company. How about you guys? Anything exciting? Anybody find something on a social media site that we don't typically think about?
I have Revolve Clothing.
Mhm.
They use influencers on Instagram to brand themselves
Yep.
with Revolve Clothing to have their influencers know about their
Yeah.
the brand. So
Good. So Instagram, huge for fashion, clothing. This whole thing of influencers, you can be an influencer, like that didn't exist terribly long ago. What a great gig if you can get it. Like if you're
Right.
just an average person who keeps talking about stuff and all of a sudden you get 1 million followers and the company pays you. That's what? This is pretty cool. So regular people, and there used to be only celebrities endorse brands, and that's all you cared about is what is so-and-so wearing. That's what you wanted to do. So the thought of a person like you or I becoming hired by a company to promote their clothing line was absurd. That they're not going to do that. They're going to go with somebody in Hollywood or something, sports star, whatever. So things have definitely changed, and depending on who the celebrity is, who do you trust more telling you to buy this certain clothing line? Somebody that looks and seems more like you, that's an average person, or a celebrity that, could buy the whole company if they wanted to? Sometimes there's a trust issue, or it seems more relatable coming from the influencers. So were your companies on Facebook? How many of you found them on Facebook? Kind of universal, everybody was on Facebook? Not yours, or did you find them there?
mine was like a beauty product, so it's kind of more on Instagram that you could find.
Okay.
More. It's on both, but
Okay.
I think it's hitting more of mine's Ulta,
Uh-huh.
so it's more of like I feel like it's more on Instagram more.
Sure.
Platform.
Sure. Who was on Instagram? Whose company was on Instagram? So that's pretty, not the vet clinic. How about Twitter? Yep. Anybody look for them on YouTube? See if they have a channel? Yeah. What was yours?
ASOS.
What was it?
It's called ASOS. It's a clothing brand
Okay.
from England.
And who'd you pick?
Flight Club. It's
Okay.
a shoe company. Well, like they sell shoes and you can like sell and trade.
Oh.
Basically.
Bet my son's on that. It's ridiculous. How about Snapchat? Anybody see a company using Snapchat?
I think they do have one.
Facebook. Fashion was one that might, or Ulta maybe. Would they have had anything on Snapchat? Okay. That's an interesting up and coming, well, not up and coming, it's definitely here, but from a business standpoint, using it to market, and they have stories too now, don't they?
Yeah.
Thank you. I think we talked about it last week. They have the Bitmojis. A lot of things do, but they do, right? And you can actually go and get American Eagle clothing to dress yourself in. So that's a way that a fashion company can sponsor, do something on Snapchat. Anybody find anything outside of these? Yes.
Mine was on Tumblr.
Really?
I think what you do on Tumblr, so
Tumblr's kind of pictures, right? Did you see it, or?
yeah, it was a bunch of pictures, but I feel like they didn't try to sell you anything.
Yeah.
But it'll show headlights and a link to their website, but
And that's kind of, how about Pinterest? Anybody find stuff on Pinterest? Did a company have their own Pinterest? Yeah? Yeah, same thing. That's really smart. It's kind of like your lifestyle marketing we're talking about, where instead of, sell, you go to a site like Tumblr, which is photo-based, or Pinterest, and you scroll through and you're like, oh, that is a cool car, and you look at it, and then the next time you push it, all of a sudden you're at their website. So it's really smart. Anybody else find anything? Tumblr, that's great. I didn't think of that right off the top of my head. Anybody look for your company on LinkedIn? I would assume a lot of them are there. LinkedIn is like the professional version of Facebook, where you link.
Yeah, mine is.
Yeah, good. All right. everybody, were you happy with the websites, or were some of them lacking? Were they all,
happy for the most part, but the white space kind of got boring after a while.
there was white space or there wasn't?
There was.
There's a lot, oh,
Yeah,
really?
there's a lot. But I mean, I guess it made it easier to navigate where you wanted to go, but
Okay.
after a while, I'm like, all right, this is a little,
You had a lot of scrolling?
yeah.
How many of you looked this up on phones? That's an interesting
I
point.
did that too.
Did any of you do this research on your phone, or secondhand look at it on a phone to see if it was mobile friendly? Or did you just always use your phone? Like you do your homework on your phone, I don't know, okay. Navigation, easy? These are all kind of sites that you have an interest in, or that you pick them for a reason, so hopefully it was a good experience. All right. Good to know.